Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So for those of you that might be new, Blind Fight Friday, we pick two samples from our sample pools. We try to guess type, price, proof, all that stuff, but it doesn't matter. We literally are doing whiskey versus whiskey now, so it's just we changed it all. It used to be a game where it was me against Mike, but now it's whiskey against whiskey. I kind of like it this way too. We don't have, we're not trying to be sneaky, and I don't want to try to give out notes or anything, so we can just really go back and forth and see, which is which. So, again, some of these have been in this box for, years, and some of them I'm putting in right now, so it's nice. It's, you get to do random bottles, and there's no misconception that you're looking at like I'm looking at a bottle, and I see this. It should smell like Jack Daniels because I see Jack Daniels. Did I mispoured?
No.
I actually mispoured me. I thought I gave myself less, so. All right, we're going to start. You're going to see the thumbnails, and you're going to see what we're drinking, but they're totally blind to us. So
Color-wise, it doesn't look bad.
Right. Everyone could see the jubilation going on in your face when you picked it.
Well,
I think there was a mild celebration with the arms raised like a victor.
Because there was one time it was very, very...
It happens. I mean, again, we have all types in here.
The nose ain't jumping, though.
I'm due to actually put in some more, like, scotch and stuff like that. Although we only had that one, and that's going to stick out like a sore thumb.
We have some. We do have some. We haven't done one in a while. Not that I'm volunteering that little operation, but.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, I didn't hate that at all.
Seemed to kick in a little bit.
Well, yeah, no. I'm going to have a problem today. I can already, for the next 3 days, I'm going to have a problem. I went with, you can check out my son's show, Jerky's Food Reviews. He always gives me a shout out on every one of his shows. But we went and did a Domino's pizza, and it was straight out of the oven. And it just exploded in my mouth and just burnt like everything. So it was a little hot going on right now with this one. I have a hard time with proof, but, that thing was like a volcano.
Well, that's because you're not bringing them home now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally did it in the parking lot. So the thing just came out of the oven. Oh, it was like 6,000 degrees. So a little tore up in there. That was good. I'm having a hard time with proof, but it doesn't appear that it's hot. I'm thinking we're in the bourbon land anyway.
It's definitely. I definitely say we're in the bourbon land, and I would say. I don't know. We're not in an 80 proof land. I know.
No, first guess I was probably around 100, but it didn't seem like it was very hot yet. We can go on to glass number two.
It could.
But because we can knick-knack this now, because we're not trying to guess, the type and the proof and stuff. But the nose was much better than this one.
Kind of ethanol-y, this one.
No, that's like night and day right there compared to what this one is.
This one almost has it had an ethanol, but then now it's like a sweetness.
I'm not really getting an ethanol.
It did an initial blast, but I didn't swirl it.
Like a grassy. Let me try it.
Grassy?
Much better on a palate. Night and day, though.
There's a different after flavor in 2.
Yes, there is.
I'm thinking we're still in bourbon, but there's something different in 2.
I'm gonna have to go back.
I think we might be over 100 though.
You might be. Again, I burnt the crap out of my mouth, so
I'm thinking we might be closer to 108 or something.
Yeah, I'll adjust that as the alcohol burns away all the stalactites that are hanging from the top of my mouth.
You forgot how to eat Hot Pockets? I don't know. It's a different aftertaste. I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's way different than 1.
The funny thing is I was afraid of the cheese sticking, so I was being gentle with the cheese, but it was the sauce. They actually had a lot of sauce on it. They just squirted all in my mouth, and I was like, oh my God. So, Yeah, no, all right, we can knick-knack now, but yeah, two seemed way thinner. Like it seemed one was a way more caramel, but I'm gonna try to go back and forth.
But it almost had like a little more numbing effect too.
The nose is a night and day. The nose, the nose on one is thick and dark and rich, and
it's more like a caramel, and I almost had like a light coconut.
Ooh, I'm not
Coconut caramel?
It's 100% caramel.
There is 100% caramel.
Yep.
And now it almost has a nutty finish.
I can almost see a nut when you say that. I can see that, but there is almost like a nut inside that. But it's like a
coconut.
caramel. It's like a caramel coated nut, though. I wouldn't go coconut.
The nose kind of had
It
that.
was only that one. Remember that Japanese whiskey
no,
was
I-
literally coconut. That was like 100% coconut. But this,
We haven't bought one of them in a while.
no, we've never bought one of them actually.
Thought we had one.
No, we had a blend. We have a blend. The Legion was a blend of it, but that was not a. I think that was just the master distiller.
someone
from
give us
there.
one?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Okay.
I just sent it back.
I
with
was
him
gonna
the other
say
day.
I knew we had one.
Yeah, no, I just sent it back with him when he came the other day. They had just. It's not that I hate what's going on in glass number 2.
I'm with you.
It's
But there's
just
something extra in there that I can't pinpoint.
I'm gonna have to start with that one because the glass 1 is so dominant with the flavor.
2 kind of gives you a different ride, though.
I'm kind of losing. I'm losing on the proof. I want to see. I'm still not that much higher than 100. I maybe could go up to the 108, but I'm not thinking neither one of them are drinking hot, but by any means, you know what I mean.
You could be right there.
He's gone back.
I don't know. 2 has another flavor in there.
They might be upwards of the 110 because I could mistake 1 for being a Maker's product. Like it's got that thick, dark, rich.
I was just thinking, is 1 a weeder, and that's why we got 2
Yeah.
different tastes.
I mean, I could mistake 1 for being a Maker's, at like the 110 proof, and then I would have put that up against like maybe a Yellowstone product or something that's 115. You know what I mean? Like that's I have no idea what it is. It really doesn't matter what it is.
No, it doesn't.
I will say right now, I'm going to take a final sip, but the amount of flavor that comes off of glass number 1, it's thick, it's dark, it's rich, it coats better. Everything about it, I think it has a better everything.
2's probably a little spicier, or more of a sparkle, I think. I do. Then there's an extra flavor in 2. Not that I don't like it, but I do. I think I'm leaning towards 1.
No, okay, no, that's I was you scared me there for a second.
No, it just drinks a little. It seems to be a little rougher around the edges. My 2.
Yeah, but I think overall experience, everything about it, I think glass 1 is superior.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little more pop rocky, but not in a bad way. I
still get a twinge in that weird flavor. I'm wondering if it's is this Kentucky Owl or is it or like it's giving me that little weirdness in it. I don't know what it is. It's not bad. It's not offensive in any way, but 1 dominates whatever it is. So
you throwing prices out there or no?
No, we don't need to know. So one beats 2. That's all we need to know. So we're gonna go right at it. Let me see. I might have to pause the camera. I got 329.
298.
Okay, so that could be anywhere in here. So we'll take 1 second for you, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we are back, and we are bad at this game. That's all I can say. So, again, that's the fun part. Now that we know what it is, of course it is. But you guys saw what we were
still not
drinking.
getting a mint.
No. Neither one of these gave us a mint anyway. So let's just just to catch anyone up in case you missed the bottles. So you have 298 just to make sure. So glass number 1 was the Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye. Comes in at 100 proof. We got it for $42.99. And glass number 2 was Pikesville Rye, which comes in at 110 proof, and we got it for $49.99. And I remember when I put these two together, again, this was they were both in the box at the time. And I said, oh, it's rye against rye. Let's see what actually happens and see. But honestly, where I said it was a maker's nose, now that I know, okay, it's banana dummy, it's that you're getting. But it comes off with a nice oaky presence. That dark,
I told
rich.
you there's a huge nut there.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I mean, it was definitely dominant over the Pikesville. I agree, because he was like, really? I don't get any of the mint. You don't get any of the mint in either one of them.
No, you don't.
But, man.
One nut.
Yeah. Now that I know that
I'm trying to do a banana, but for whatever reason, you always get the banana, I always get a nut.
I get it now that I know what it is. And that's the part of the reason why I like doing blinds like this, because I didn't know that was a Jack Daniels. I even made comments about it being a Jack Daniels before we even knew, because normally I will get that. But a lot of times the bottle's out front. So if I know I'm looking for it, then all of a sudden it'll come. But I mean, this is just dark and rich and thick.
Definitely the nose is heavier, way heavier.
Nose, flavor, taste, everything.
And there's a little different aftertaste, and too, we said that. But, but it's not bad.
Let's see if I can.
It does have more of a sparkle, though. Mm-hmm. We did say that, too. It did have... I didn't even think of rye for some reason.
We were all around
it
proof.
It
drinks so much thinner than what Glass 1 did anyways. But there you go. That's Jack Daniels versus Pikesville. Neither one of them, we said, neither one of them are bad.
No.
But for a little bit less money, I think right now we can find, I think the Jack Daniels rye is like $37. Steve just found it at one of the stores. So, I mean, we got it for $42.99. It's just a great rye as far as, it's just a great flavored whiskey. That's all it is.
It is.
It's so... Well, there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below, because I will, add it to the list, or I'll make it into a Sunday fun day so they come out earlier. Because again, this has been in here, since the first ones we bought.
We can do Sunday fun day with 2 if need be, and then we just crank on, what someone wants to see. So
I usually add a couple other ones in there and then make it into it. So there it is. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
It definitely was better.
It's amazing, though, when you know what it is. 100% that's